This is why Kinetiq could be a cook. Alright, so they just launched their points program just a few weeks ago. I didn't really hear about it. I'm late to the party. I only got 5K ranking. Dog shit. I'm not kidding. Dog shit. So, I come across some interesting info. People are thinking that the Kinetiq FDV is going to be 3,500 FDV. Personally, I think it's going to be way higher. And we have the option here to basically get leverage and loop. Okay? So you can see here the fucking yields are juicy. I think we can assume somewhere between a 15 to a 25% airdrop. I think anything over 30 is pushing it. But I did have a few more tweets here somewhere. Oh, that's just liquid hype. Either way, people are bullish. People are bullish. And I'm bullish as well. I want to maximize my points. And there's something interesting happening here. 58 mil deposits. And why does this matter? Because of HYP3, Hyperliquid, where people will be able to create their own perps markets, but they'll need 40 million hype tokens, not $40 million. Talking about 40 million multiplied by 40, 1,600,000,000, $1.6 billion to create perps markets, but it'll probably be worth it. It'll probably be worth it. And so what do people do? They're creating these liquid staking programs like Kinetiq. Okay. So I'm not going to go into the risks. I don't really know the risks. All I know is that it's going to be good. It's going to be a cook. Okay. So what we want to do, first of all, you have your basic loop strategy. Okay. I'm on HyperFi. I think that this could be a little AAVE of Hyperliquid. And first of all, bullish Hyperliquid. I don't know what kind of rock you've been living under. These guys are taking in 30% of all volume across all chains. That's ridiculous. I mean, let's pull it up real quick. Look at this. Hype has made $90 million more than all these guys combined. 35% of all blockchain revenue. Shut the fuck up. Get into Hyperliquid. Don't want to hear it. Their TVL's at all-time high. Don't want to hear it. Okay? So, we are getting 4 times the points for providing K-Hype, and my 9.7K is really created, hold up, from leverage of 8.4K. So that's really only about 1.3K of potential capital at risk here. My collateral is not being used. That's a separate farm. I got some stable strategies going on right now. But the main thing is that we can borrow stake type. Now, there is some risk here because stake type, there's been some FUD, there's been some centralization FUD, team, this and that. They can, withdraw the funds because it's not protected by a multi-sig. So there is some risk here. There is some risk, but we don't have to open ourselves up to this risk. I choose to because I think it is worth the risk. But what you can do is just buy K-Hype, okay? Come here, zap, keep YT, and then you're going to get these guys, okay? So there's a principal token, yield token, all right? This is the guy gets you points to get Y hype. So this tweet we had back over here, this is talking about buying the YT, the yield token for K hype. You can look at the math later. So you can buy these guys. I bought some of these guys, and I'm also LP, so I'm getting some nice rewards on top of my traditional rewards. So we're getting K hype, and there is also speculation that the points program is only going to be 96 days because they probably worked with Pendle to set up this whole program. 58 million in liquidity, clearing all these other motherfuckers on Hyperliquid. It's not even close. Let's include Ethereum. Let's include fucking everybody. Okay? Where are they at? Where are they at? No, it's nearly none of these guys. Okay, that's some crime going on there. But none of these guys are really as high as a brand new chain with a brand new, liquid staking that just dropped 3 weeks ago, 58 million. It's up there with the biggest markets. Okay, so also we're going to look at here is the top three pools for Pendle. Pendle, smart people use Pendle. This shit is a pain to figure out. But look at this. Back here, when we were really holding up ETH's price, what were they farming? Renzo, EtherFi, Zirkit, Kelp. Okay, and also Athena. Heavy farming on Athena here and here, and now we have Athena again here. But really the difference is this is more for the yields. I don't think people are trying to go for the airdrop. I mean, the token has increased though, so possibly. But out of nowhere, there's this little red guy. Out of nowhere. Now the second biggest market a week after launching their Pendle markets. I think that means something. Because also when we go to Pendle, we look at this shit. HyperEVM is coming out of nowhere. Maybe we can get a better look at that in a second. So take a look at EtherFi, right? When people were farming that, you just saw that there. They were using Pendle. They're making these markets huge because that's how the whales play. And we reached really just under $1 billion market cap. $1 billion market cap, right? I mean, 7.8, that's almost 10 billion FDV. Telling me K-Hype can't be at least 500 mil? This could be a bill. Athena, off the rip, 1.9 circ. 1.9 circ, but what does that mean for the actual FDV? FDV was 15, 20, 30 billion. Billion. Okay? Jito, this is probably the best comparison. Okay? Peak price of 496, that would be just under a $5 billion FDV. Just at circ off launch. Okay, 400 mil. Swing to the low of 200. Bang, 1 billion circ market cap. Okay, people are very bullish on a few things: hype, hyperevm, and HIP3. And what's going to happen is people are pooling together capital. They realize it's expensive. It's a motherfucker to get this capital to run these HIP3 markets. So this is what they're doing to incentivize liquidity and to be able to participate in these HIP3 markets, because there will be a lot of profits to be had there. So this is why we should all be paying attention. Hold on now. To Pendle and to what's happening here with K-Hype. I don't know if it's going to let us see what we want to see here. Sure. I mean, it's really just hype. Nobody else is even there. So I think we need to follow the whales here. We are not too late. We are very early, actually. We're just a week late. And we have a lot of opportunities. Again, I have a bunch of strategies running here. I have my manual looping on HyperFi. I have my LPing on Pendle, which is also probably going to get me some additional rewards in the future. And I also have just thrown a few hype, probably planning to buy more after I do a little bit more research into the YT, the yield bearing tokens. So right now I'm getting the equivalent of 120 hype points, right? So you can think about it as I would like to, I'm providing liquidity right now. Okay, well, regardless, zap. Oh, it's trying to give me pi to PTYT. There we go. We would like to swap into the yield token, right? So one hype is getting me the equivalent of 36 underlying hype points. Okay, so that's basically the simple math there. I'm not a genius. I just figured this out at 12:30 a.m. 3 nights before my exam. And we can also look at Hyperbeat. is another one that I'm actually very bullish on. The Hyperbeat hype created by EtherFi. So, oh my god, EtherFi, you mean the same guys that were running this shit? That were running this shit? That had a huge ass airdrop that everybody was farming, all the whales were in on? Yes, it's the same EtherFi motherfuckers, okay? I hope as fuck I'm recording right now. And you can run it back. You can run it back. Look at what oh, these are my positions. Hold on. Okay, I lied. But I wouldn't lie to you. It's here somewhere. There we go. There's my YT. There's my LP. I haven't purchased any YTs yet. But you actually get some crazy fucking points on you. You get. Oh, I was on the wrong market. My bad. Hyperbeat, Hyperlend, Hyperfi, Hyperswap, Time Swap, Silhouette, Upshot. I don't even know what this shit is. But you're getting a lot of points. Getting some nice APY. Well, that's the fixed. And you should be doing this one as well. So the best thing to do is to go to the LP and to zap in. This should be where my motherfucker. Bro, no, I got this shit. Come on. Imagine I got rugged instantly. Motherfucker. Well, it's here somewhere. Keep YT mode. You deposit your guap, and boom, you're in. You are in, and I'm definitely in the wrong fucking thing. I need to be in this one. I'm fucking it up. Yeah, that's my shit. Either way, zap in, keep YT because you need those points. You want those points, right? And here you're getting the Hyperbeat and Ether 5 points from the B Hype pre-deposit. What I actually meant to be looking at was, if you go to here really quickly before I wrap up this video, 10 million hearts, that's your points program, right? Pendle users also get additional 500k hearts. They want you to be on Pendle. They need you to be on Pendle because they need leverage. They need leverage to make this work. They need the capital velocity to be going. Okay. So take a look at the Hyper folio, and you actually hold up staking. So this is what I'm showing you right here. I was confusing two different markets. This is the one that you want most likely. But if you're here for the higher yields, then you could do HP hype, but you can tell. You can tell just based on where the money is at. 16 million here, you know that that's probably going to be a bigger cook. So, you can still get a little bit of K hype points, but when you actually look at what they're farming, it's probably not going to be that good. That's why it might be good to get some leverage. Might be good to get some leverage. But, they are doing looping here, looping there, looping everywhere. So it really just depends on what you want to get out of it, right? You could do the ultra hype, you could do the LST hype. I mean, honestly, I think I might have had some money in ultra hype. This is definitely the one that you want to be in. Hyperfast, they have a points program. Everybody's got points programs, right? Hyperland as well. So you probably want to be in those points programs. And the ultra hype is that. LST hype, same thing. It's the same thing. So it really just depends on what kind of leverage you want to get out of it. I'm dragging this video on. Thank you for watching.